name is Andrea and I review stuff. How are you? Today's Makeup Monday. I'm going to do a makeup graveyard video. Yeah. I obtain makeup through different avenues, buying it, sample boxes, swapping, that kind of thing. I don't swap with the public, I swap with friends and my mom and stuff like that. So I end up, I have a little bit of a budget. It's not really organized budget. It's basically, if I have money, I buy makeup. That's my budget. I buy makeup on a fairly regular basis. And so I end up throwing away makeup on a fairly regular basis because I am not a hoarder when it comes to makeup. Older makeup has a tendency to skeeve me out a little bit. I mean, I can hold on to stuff for quite a while, but when it comes to eyes and mascara specifically, I usually throw that stuff out a little sooner than later. I'm going to start a video series of Makeup Graveyard, which is basically stuff that I'm about to throw away. I'm going to hold on to it. I might do these maybe once a month, okay? So this occurred to me today that I was going to do it. I have 5 things that I'm going to throw away. I usually throw away like one thing every other day. Believe it or not, I usually throw away one thing every other day. We're going to start with face makeup. This is the L'Oreal True Match. I used to call it Cover Up, right? Super blended makeup. This is in a cool tone and it's classic beige. I don't even remember how long ago it was that I bought this. I don't even know why I did. I don't wear liquid foundation, ever. I have not ever worn liquid foundation on a regular basis past the age of 15 or 16 years old. From the time I was 19 years old until about 7 months ago, I worked physically for a living. So I would sweat and the sweat would come down. I would usually end up like going like this with my arms to try to get the sweat away. And then we would have a problem and then it would be gross. I actually used to have a problem with my hair. One of these days I'm going to do a video about the hair that I used to have on my face that I don't have anymore. When I was about 15 or 16 years old, a very good friend came up to me and said, you know, you might want to be a little bit careful when you're using the cover up on your face, because it was actually making my hair more pronounced, the hair that I had on my face, okay? So I kind of just stopped when I was 16 years old and I never really went back to it. I bought it because everybody was telling me, take facial moisturizer, a very light facial moisturizer, and then you add just a couple of drops to this and it will be a little bit more blendy. I never really did that on a regular basis. There's still like, it's almost full, but I have no idea how old it is. I think it's like 3 or 4 years old. It's going in the trash. Okay. This, I paid $9.99 for this, and I just looked it up on soap.com and it's like $3, $4 cheaper now. I don't know if I bought this when this first came out, so that's why it was more expensive. I love Estee Lauder makeup. I really, really do, but I can't afford it on a regular basis. I can't do a full face of Estee Lauder. I just can't do it. A lot of times I will only get Estee Lauder stuff when they have the gift with purchase. I do that with Clinique. I do it with Estee Lauder. I do it with Elizabeth Arden. I love Elizabeth Arden also. But Estee Lauder, this I got probably, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I used the hell out of it. You see that? I hit pan on 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This was my favorite, and this was my favorite. These two. I like a good crease color, and that was a really good crease color. But I'm getting a little nervous that there might be like a shit ton of bacteria going on in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss it. I don't even know why I have this thing. I use brushes. I'm tossing it now because I just recently bought a new palette specifically for my crease. It's the Urban Decay Naked Basics. Fantastic. So now that I have 1 or 2 of those going, because I actually have 2 of those going at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and toss this because it's so old, because I have dupes of all of these colors and it was free. It was a gift with purchase anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and toss that. There's only so many palettes that you can have in your makeup collection, and then all of a sudden you go like, all right, I have no room to breathe here. Okay. This is from Avon. I used to buy a lot more Avon because my sister-in-law sells it. Avon is really good for perfume. Avon is really good for like costume jewelry and stuff like that. The makeup just doesn't agree with me. It doesn't agree with me the way it used to. I like to see colors and I like to feel them before I just buy them off the internet or from a catalog or something. This is an Avon quote-unquote professional multi-pencil from Jillian Dempsey. I had a couple of these. I had like 3 or 4 of these. And it's like one side is for lip and the other side is for eye, and it was like a really good thing for me to keep in my purse, and I would use it on a regular basis. Now I use the hell out of this thing. It was normally like that long, and now it's there. I remember liking the lip color a lot more than the eye color. There's the lip color, and there's the eye color. I remember I could actually even use this eye color just a little bit up on top, just to give a little bit of depth. But it's time to say goodbye to this thing. I think it's about 6 or 7 years old, believe it or not. And I found it this morning. So that's why I was just like, oh, okay, that's why I'm going to throw that away, because I mean, literally, I don't even know how old it is. Okay. This, you can't even see it. Don't worry about it. This is the CoverGirl Professional Mascara in clear. Have you ever heard of clear mascara? I don't have unruly eyebrows. Some people do. Some people need eyebrow gel. I don't have to do a lot of shaping. I got lucky with my eyebrows. I know that there are some people that it like completely goes to the unibrow, and then they have like this increased, arc, or it just goes straight across and they have to mess with it and they have to actually, comb their eyebrows into a certain position. That's what I had bought this for. I used to do this, and it came clear to me, that it was unnecessary for me. My eyebrows do what they're gonna do. They never get unruly. They don't start doing this kind of thing. They just sort of stay matte down. Now, sometimes if you use something like this, it can get like flakes up here. So I didn't want to worry about that. So I haven't been using it, but this was clear when I first started it. Now look at it. Ew! Yeah, that gets kind of gross, huh? I guess that's just a little bit of skin and a little bit of like, brow highlighter and stuff like that in there, but that's pretty gross how it went from clear to I don't know what that color is. Okay, one more thing. This I got in a sample box, a subscription sample box. This is the Bellapierre Cosmetics. This is supposed to be cheek and lip stain, lip and cheek stain, whatever, in pink. This is so bad. It's so bad. Now it looks very dry. It's not as dry as it looks. Slightly creamy. All right, so that doesn't look so bad, right? On me, it's awful. Now, I don't know how you can call something a stain if it's that light. I put this on my lips and it's not a stain because it's lighter than the color of my lips. So it's not gonna stain my lips. It might stain my cheeks, but personally, and I've been wearing makeup since I'm like 10. Yeah, I was one of those. I started but when I used to wear makeup when I was, from the time I was like 10 to like 15, it was like the black with the white powder and the gray blush. Yeah, I was weird. I've never gotten the hang of putting on cheek stain. No, I've tried every brush. I've tried a stipple brush. I've tried everything. I can't get the hang of a cheek stain. I'm just gonna throw this out because it's been sitting on my makeup table for about 2 months. And I keep on trying to use it. I keep on trying to use it in different ways. I even tried to like stain my lids and then like go over it with like a sort of like a brown so that in case the eyeshadow came off, at least there would be a little color there. Oh, it was a mess. I tried everything. I do. I don't give up on makeup easily because I'm cheap. And if I spend money on makeup, I want to make sure that it's something that I can use. Luckily, this was, in with a subscription box, so I didn't actually pay for this particular thing. So those are my 5 things that are now going to the makeup graveyard. L'Oreal True Match Super Blended Makeup. Estee Lauder eyeshadow palette that came with a gift with purchase. A Jillian Dempsey Avon eye makeup, lip makeup thing that's 5,000 years old. Clear mascara, which you really only, I can't imagine that people would need this on their actual lashes. If you use it, let me know, and let me know why, because I much prefer black. Because I want people to see that I'm wearing makeup. I don't want to wear makeup specifically so that people can't see it. And then this load of crap, this I think is crap. This Bellapierre lip and cheek stain in pink. Okay, my name is Andrea and I review stuff. Happy Makeup Monday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.